Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Genshin like usual. Well, not really, not as usual. The good thing about the storyline of this game is it's not too long, but it's also not too short. So I'm gonna
Paimon coming in.
Paimon coming in. Well, as you guys can probably see in the title. Wait, what? I cannot attack this goat. Cannot take pictures of this goat. Usually you can mark enemies with Charlotte's skill like this, but no. That's pretty unusual. And yeah, the title of this stream is playing the entirety of 5.7, and I am not joking, because there are plenty of stuffs I haven't done in this patch. Hopefully I can finish it. Well, the most important thing is gonna be the quests right here, but we're gonna do that later. I think I am going to for Natlan artifacts right here. Just gonna farm this 2 times and I'm gonna go for the storyline match. Why not? Let's do it. What's with the fireworks outside? Who the hell turn on the fireworks? What kind of day is this? It's just the day is. Oh my god! Alloy? Oh my god! That's a really rare thing to see. Let's go, Alloy. Let's go something.
Come on. Enough standing
Osmanthus
around.
wine
Let's keep
tastes
moving.
the same as I remember.
Oh, I wish you played that Alloy. No. Okay then. Speaking of Alloy though, what is happening with Genshin's collabing characters, collaboration characters?
Off to the freezer. Flood of frost. The pinnacle of excellence.
I mean, Star Rail got an interesting collab there with the Fate series.
Rack and
I don't
roll.
think Genshin ever do
Adaptive
anything.
frosting.
Come on. I'm on top of the world.
Turn to take the spotlight.
We'll have order.
At first, then we will be mine. A little amuse bouche.
Solidify.
Adaptive frosting. Pinnacle of excellence. Crush. Yeah.
I love how struggling it is to skill one enemy like that. This is not exactly the characters that we have advantage on. I think they really want. Oh, what? It's only just gone. Ooh, that's a really good one. Okay. Apparently, this co-op play is only for one time. Is it the bad things about this co-op journey, you know? First, we cannot talk, which is, you know, not a bad idea. If we just quit like this, we could continue. Why we even out of the domain? Let's do it like at least twice or like 3 times, and we can have fun in co-op mode. If it is just like one time and then we quit the domain, just wasting time. Let's do it myself, why not?
Shower me with praise. Let the world collide. Don't be scared. Say cheese. Truth bomb.
Goose on the loose. Yeah. Off to the freezer.
Okay, we are done. It's time for the storyline. The reason why I'm farming this is for Shitlali. I wish she's coming next patch. I'm not really sure. We're already in the halfway of the patch. Man, time flies. I don't have anything. But we got friendship level 10. Oh, look at that. I want that. Name card. You can see the goose there. Look at that. A goose with some knives. She's a chef. Even though her clothing, you know, we question her clothing choices, but you know, at least she's good cook. Okay. It's time. I don't know if it is fitting with this team. Are we gonna meet Skirk? You know, I don't have any Skirk in my account, so I'm just gonna go with this team. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, Yansan. Wait a minute. Speaking of Yansan, I think we just go with this team. The almost all Natlan team. Apart from one French woman here, but just gonna go with this team then. Hey, coach.
Oh, Tumini and Paimon. Fancy that.
Yo,
I didn't expect
Tumini.
to run into you two here.
Weird being called Tumini, not Traveler. Okay, I'm gonna increase my volume.
Oh, hey, Coach Yansan. What are you doing here all by yourself?
Paimon's voice is a little bit different. I love it.
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
But it doesn't feel different because you will not realize if you are playing this game for long. You think like, hey, Paimon's kind of different, but she doesn't feel that different anyway.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
Aerobic exercise. I did that every single day. Well, not every single day, every week at least. Rather than training, it sounds like more like helping you out.
Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon.
Bodybuilding
and so
competition?
many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff.
I thought this is a
patrols.
traveler quest. We're in the bodybuilding.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well,
Just like
as
learning.
you can probably imagine,
It's
I'm
like
not
studying
able
before
to compete
exam.
in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you're too small?
Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
I mean, doesn't matter. You both small.
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
I love this.
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise,
The way she says patrol doesn't feel like the old Paimon.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
I'll do it for you, Paimon. I'll like coach. I'm gonna
Thank
with the
you
coach.
both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. Why did it start with a bodybuilding competition? It's a rather interesting way to start for it.
Try and stop me!
What the heck are we going? Top of the mountain, apparently. I still feel like Mavika's bike is incredibly goofy.
What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go take a look, right? Seems like a thing to do on a patrol.
Okay.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here.
Hilichurl.
Sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile.
Oh, this is gonna be a Kanrian guy.
Why is it hiding away here?
Another one.
Ah! You woke it up!
Hey.
Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in that land is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground.
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping.
Dude.
Until we showed up.
Her voice is so different. It's no longer screechy.
Let Paimon
I
take a
love
look.
it.
Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much. But
It
still,
might, it sounds like Paimon has a cold. That's how it feels. Huh? What is it?
you look so serious all
What
of a
is
sudden.
it?
Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
This is The key to the hibernation chamber on a spaceship. Spaceship?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Tibet?
Spaceship? Why are we suddenly become so futuristic all of a sudden?
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
I don't remember we being, mentioned that we are arrived in a spaceship. I think this is the first time, as far as I remember. No, I still have mine. I've always made sure to keep it safe and sound. What the
Whoa.
heck?
Yeah, these look identical. So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
There are only two of this. One belongs to me, the other to my brother.
Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Wait, no, descender.
Descender.
But anyway, now we know where it came
Alien.
from. The question is, how did it get here?
Why is nobody ever questioning that?
The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here.
How
then
do you
that
even
villager
arrive
found
here?
it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it.
Like, how do you even come here? That nobody even asking that.
If that's true,
That's
it
weird.
means your brother was here recently.
And by extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as
Yeah.
well.
Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled.
What?
So the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties.
Cancel?
They'll be here to take over shortly.
What do you mean? I'm excited for that
Wait,
bodybuilding.
cancel? Why?
competition.
What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Oh no.
Huh?
It's the Abyss Order, not just the Abyss. Didn't expect our suspicion to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Ether is on the move again. Just forget about him. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss Order. But this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale.
Large
it's like they're
scale.
preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen
What
from
is
them
this
so far,
Abyss
they
Order
usually
doing?
prefer to act in the shadows.
Screw them.
So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. But that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's
Oh.
any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
Well, I'm keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information on the Abyss Order.
Great. Then let's head over together.
Did the traveler ever talk about that their sibling is actually the leader of Abyss Order? Messed up. What is your sibling even doing, man? Those weird people doing? Suddenly attacking an entire nation. Okay. We're with Ian-san, so I'm gonna play her.
Mawika!
Oh?
Dum,
Great timing, Eon-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike.
Damn.
Also, their
Natlan
numbers are much
cannot
higher
catch
than
a break.
expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully.
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot
Really?
endlessly replenish their forces
Really?
for starters.
Wasn't the Abyss Order, smarter than just the Abyss? I don't know,
However,
man.
this is still a war. So we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses
Natlan
as we
cannot
speak.
catch a break.
Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
No, this one is personal for me.
Oh?
It's
In
personal.
what way?
Are you gonna tell? The current leader of the Abyss Order is my brother. She finally tell an Archon about this. Wait. Are you secretly a traitor?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well. Crazy, right? Like 5 years, we never know what is his goal.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
I see. So you two have fallen out.
Fallen out.
A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, not in this scale.
Well, yeah, that may be.
Sometimes it's just
The stakes are a little
so
higher
comedic.
where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief.
We've been beefing
when you
for
first
like
mentioned your sibling, I was
the
worried you were about
entirety
to
of
be
this
thrust
game.
into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind.
Oh,
If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
sounds great.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
I love how that Mavwika is just staying here, chilling.
And don't worry, you're still Natlan's hero. I'm not gonna blame you for something your sibling has done. Still,
Yeah.
if we manage to find your brother, you wouldn't mind if I gave him a good punch to teach him a lesson, would
Yes,
you?
please. Please, please, Mavwika. Just don't get too rushy, you know. You are the red hair woman. We know another red hair woman that's having a really worse fate than that. You know, let's go. The thing that Mavwika technically almost dies at the hand of Ronova, right? Without Capitano's intervention, she's gone. And she is the type of person, well, she's an Archon. Archons love to sacrifice themselves.
Quick, find some shelter. You don't want to catch a cold.
It's
Quick
raining.
as a flash.
Woohoo! I wish I can run this fast. Whoa. Okay, my game broke. Take a long time to load. Oh, it's
Look,
clear
it's
now.
Lolly.
Granny!
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lolly out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating.
Irritating.
I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Oh, the Abyss Order just getting roasted.
Hey, she's saying your brother has poor taste.
Yeah. If I were him, I'd have changed that name long ago. I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order?
Not a member, said Lali. A leader.
I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far?
No.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Oh, hey.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Lolly. Anyway, let's get him!
Let's get him. Let's get him. I have Shitlali now. Oh my god. This is a full-fledged team, by the way.
Alright. Letting brave names echo!
Alright. Can I do this? Ow.
Faster, stronger!
No, 5.
Fulfill our pact!
Difficult to get the 5th one.
On my mark!
Burn it down!
Come on. No, don't die.
Two. Time to end
No. Oh, there's more.
wrath from the
What?
sky!
Pwah! I think the entire reaction just getting messed up there
Much better.
because
That's
there's
more like it.
Hydro.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here.
Oh.
Let's go take down that stronghold.
More. Fighting even more.
Show no mercy.
And we got friend on the way now.
Praise! Let my name echo in song! Let the mountain's veins boil! Let's move!
Oh,
Quick as a flash! Forward!
no. They all died, bro. It's so easy to die. While I'm having Sitlali. Hi, Shoheb. Welcome.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body.
Oh.
Find a way to destroy destroy it!
Destroy it now.
On my mark! Suffer the wrath of the Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
From the sky!
Boom.
Warriors, attack! After them!
Where? Boom, boom, boom. Give me that. More of this.
Letting brave names echo! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters
Oh.
of the Night Wind!
All who resist the abyss will pay the
It's the Abyss Herald. Nope. Keep freezing your butt, mate.
Fulfill our pact!
Keep freezing.
Controlled breathing.
Start the clock! You two! Time to end them! Get to work!
abyss shall rise.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
The Abyss.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Night Wind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Extra wine. The alcoholic
With the
granny.
stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me. But an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
Well,
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
so we're no wiser. We're no wiser as the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could only get Ether to talk to me, I could get answer for all of us. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Dude, not giving me answer for years.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Oh,
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
we will have a victory feast. Citlali. But not this time. Apparently, the sibling situation is a lot more dire than it is. Why is it taking so long to just reload? Okay. Where are we going? Back to the cave.
Rev the engines!
We're back here. Where are you,
We're
brother?
back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and Lali are waiting for us.
Oh.
Oh, we
Oh.
scoured the entire area.
This is a
Still
time
nothing.
skip.
How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands?
I thought there's gonna be something ominous up there.
Are we supposed to it as he passed by? Seems kinda ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way.
Oh,
But then again, who knows?
something ominous.
Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
It might be Dane's leaf. Or not. A
Thank
girl.
goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Oh, wait a minute. You are NPC, but what you are looking kinda cute.
Huh? Who are you?
And you are
What
kind of a
happened?
Kandrian person. You are. Have we met before?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
But where are these monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Hello, Kyle Jenner, welcome.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand.
Just the same height?
They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
I'm sure this is like the ley line NPC again.
We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But we don't see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Look at her clothes, Paimon. Hmm?
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right.
Look at her clothes. She's not from the Seven Nation.
Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Bring her. Oh. It's hand holding. Oh no. Censor this. No. Let me help you up first. Huh? Uh-oh. We can see the monsters now. Suddenly I can see them.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
Okay.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Savior. Oh. It's easy. It's alright.
Let the world collide!
We have plenty of Archons in here. We have plenty of Natlands people. It's fine. I couldn't even use the ultimates.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kinda funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on either. But I could see them once I held her hand. There you go. The power of hand holding. You can see monsters. You need to do that more often.
Oh, really?
The power of hand holding. Let's try it one more time. I want to check that I got all the monsters.
Sure.
Oh. Oh no. Why? You don't want a hand holding anymore? What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check.
Are you blushing?
I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh. The hand holding. The hand holding make it its effect. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith.
Deirdith.
Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm
Deirdith.
really grateful for your help.
Okay, interesting name. Deirdith. I feel like Deirdith. Something like that.
Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her around,
Some
you'll
kind
be
of
safe from
American
any monsters.
spelling.
As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
I mean, that's that's something normal we have, you know. Screenshot time. I love this expression. The new Lumines expression. I have a bunch of Lumines expression in my screenshot folder. That would have made us more monsters than just monsters. I never do something so horrendous.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Well, you know, there's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest here for now? There's a cave nearby.
Idea! We'll take you.
We can do something in the cave. Is it that cave again? Or is that Hilichos maybe?
Thank you so much.
That
Despite getting injured,
Hilichos turned
I
into a
still feel
girl.
much safer with you around.
Oh
I'm gonna
god.
stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea
Tell
where
us.
I am anymore.
Tell us the name of the village.
Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance
Savior.
is so uncanny.
The resemblance. Oh, you mean my bro.
Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient.
What is the name of your village?
The sage said
Tell
that
us.
doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
It feels like we are the only one who has golden hair.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender.
The gender.
The savior was described as a young man.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior?
It's a
Really?
gender requirement. My god. We live in society. I think I know who it is. There's someone out there who matches all the requirements.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who?
It's
who is
him.
it?
It's him. My bro.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see him?
No. We're enemies.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
We hate each other.
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Have you always believed that doomsday will come? Have you always believed that the savior will come?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable,
It's the Conrians. Whoa, whoa.
but the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering.
I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
I guess I understand why the Abyss Order actually want him or her in this case, if you're playing him, like want to be the leaders of this Abyss Order thing. You know, Abyss Order is just Kanrian's people.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
But what are they attacking Natlan? She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order.
See?
Abyss?
Broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers.
Come on, Paimon.
What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just,
Tell something.
how should I put it?
Stop being
The
mysterious.
Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
Oh, are you seriously in love with this golden hair people?
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Let me know where you
Are
live.
you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy.
And you're gonna be that hilly churl.
What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on
This,
her.
I'm sure we're traveling back in time again.
But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your brother when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Back to the Masters of the Night Wind? I have a feeling that we are jumping back in time. But the map, there's nothing wrong with the map. There's still Sino here, so there's nothing wrong with the map. We can always go back to do something. So maybe this is
Don't
not...
worry. I'm fine. I just need some time to myself.
Oh. So maybe this is not a time traveling again? Well, you know, Paimon's also here, so... Maybe nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Janssen is here.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
No progress yet, I'm afraid.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure. Because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock. But for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule.
To the guards?
I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, young
You're a
son.
great hero more than I am. Well, since you ask, this is technically my sibling's fault, so...
Great. Thanks, you two.
Man, screw your sibling. Doing something without, you know, explanation. You have to explore this world because you will know. Well, just tell me, man. I guess that's not a gacha games anymore.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though.
Sutura. Of course I do.
You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Just joke, I didn't know you.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something.
Meditating, like... They have religions? They're from Kandria, dude. They don't have any
Out of
gods.
an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take
They
a
are
look
the
and see if
fools.
there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Oh wait,
Interesting.
they do have a god
Well,
though.
the more time
They
spend
kinda love the
meditating,
Abyss.
the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
It seems suspicious though. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
Let's keep going. Another guard. Hello, another guard.
Huh? Is that Tumaini?
Tumaini.
What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
The whole nation calling us Tumaini, dude. It's no longer a traveler anymore. We do have an official name now.
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on!
Come
You
on.
marched to war without so much as blinking.
Look at her, she's
Scary
cute.
about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great
Oh, there's a
hero,
love.
that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Dude becomes a fanboy now.
How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad?
Dude.
Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face?
Oh,
One bad impression can stick for life.
okay, dude is a simp.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
Oh, let's go.
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh.
Sparing time.
I'm starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon,
Great
if you
Paimon.
wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Okay, I think it's fair request. Bring it on. Let's go. Let's fight. I don't need to control it, right? Oh! Joker.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us.
I mean, you should have to attack first.
I'll be bragging
I don't
about
know
the
why-
day I got to spar with Tumaini for the
I don't know
rest
why
of my
the
life.
traveler just jump
Today's
on
really
him.
my lucky day.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay. Well, to each their own. but Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Yeah? Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
And that's it. That's the answer.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
Let's do another lap. I mean,
You're
lap's not the
So,
right
did
word,
the guards find
Paimon, but
anything?
it's okay.
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Kantalo? He wasn't a problem.
Traveler?
Maybe that
You're
Kantalo
back
isn't real.
already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
Sorry, Granny.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine
Yan-san seems
anyone
to
wanting wake
be
you up in that
confused with that Kantalo guy.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless,
You're hungover.
what I meant to say
Still.
is I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you,
I
Oops.
sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh no, ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose
What?
any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
What? Actually, since you're here, Citlali, I might as well ask one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Oh. Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one.
Good
I
question.
guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
In the ass? In the what?
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Oh, I agree. It's hard to say it was for sure. Granny! Oh my god. Granny is so cute. What's going on here? How they managed to able to design such a cute granny?
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Tell the two about what happened.
Really? You had to hold her hand
Oh.
to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
She's jealous because what? Holding hands? Are you
That's the part that
serious?
bothers you?
Yeah. Holding hands is just too
Maybe
much.
the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise.
Bro, why is she so cute? That's it. I'm waiting for my granny next patch. Hopefully she's there.
But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy? Do you think she's some kind of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Yeah. Granny, are you still jealous? Because I hold hand? Really, Granny? Really?
Why holding hands?
Why
Why
holding
that
hands?
specifically? Why not literally
Why?
anything else?
Why holding hands? She don't like the
Why
holding hands part.
hands? Why that specifically? Why not literally anything else?
Hold me hands, Granny. Hold me hands.
Don't worry, I'm sure that
I'm not normally so suspicious of strangers, but at times like this, the safety of the tribes has to come first.
I love how we just going back and forth with two tribes here. Someone needs to cover us, you know. This girl is suspicious.
Faster, stronger!
At least someone need to come to us so, you know, this more people see this.
All right.
Alright, well, at least it's out that the secret about her brother being the leader of the
Here we
Abyss,
Dear
Abyss Order,
will still be here, right?
and she gonna turn into Hilly. No?
So quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Shh, let's stay quiet. Shut up. Oh. Oh.
Traveler, watch out!
Hey. Why are you trying to bonk me with that bat? Shoot. Maybe the Dear Death really is a...
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me.
Oh, why are you?
Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Why are you using the Hilly Charles bat? I thought it would hurt. I would have to try to dodge. And somehow it still hurt less than I expected. Damn.
That was scary. I might
Damn.
have walked into a trap.
What a way to say that you are so weak.
Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me, and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's
Sprained
good
my
you got back
ankle.
when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
What?
Huh. That's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero.
God damn it.
She already saved my
Just
life
ask for
once.
food or something.
That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh.
I mean,
For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
could she really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so,
Where are you
could you
coming
make me
from?
some food now?
Yeah? You are unbelievable. Sure, I know just the recipe only takes an hour and a half.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
An hour and a half later. Oh damn, that's a long cooking.
I am so full.
That's a long bloody
Thanks
cooking
for
and
saving
eating.
me again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all. That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count.
You can really pack it away, dear.
Oh wow.
Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I'm just smothering her face with the plates.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Why is the traveler not telling Jansen and friends that this woman having a really weird clothing?
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able
It's
to
a
relax and
Kandrian's
enjoy
clothing.
it. I was cooped up in
Man.
that cave the whole time you were gone. Now I'm finally out.
Now we're dating.
The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was gonna starve to death. The time probably passed unbearably slowly.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
It's not. Wait, what would she think of that? Does she know about the false
But my
sky?
grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here.
What
she'd
is the
say.
name of your village?
To them,
Tell
that
me.
little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kinda right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior, but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah, go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars.
What's beyond the stars? I think your grandma is basically the Kandria people. Just why do you wanna go outside the nation? The gods are bad.
Maybe then,
The
I'll
7
finally get an answer to
archons
the
are
question
bad.
I had as a child.
Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably Probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the savior and
You
protect my
two
world.
are aliens.
Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, we're holding hand. Let's go. Hold hands.
Can
Oh,
you see them now?
oh, there you go. The holding hands. The power of holding hands. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Traveler actually using a
Strike
power? Elemental power? Unbelievable.
Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah. Come on, more. Give me more. Yay. Where's more? Oh no. It's this one, isn't it?
Let's move! Quick as a flash!
An engraved names echo! Burn it down! Light of the
Oh.
blazing sun!
It's not a hit. It's not a crit. It's not a crit hit.
Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them?
Yeah, that was fast. I have a bunch of OP characters on me.
Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
Why are you being so mysterious, man?
You
It's so weird.
Spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. I'm personally satisfied that Deirdith isn't a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor her for another night. Oh,
Deirdith will be... Huh?
she...
Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
She likes the traveler. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. We haven't seen any Dine Slave. What happened to the guy? Oh, we got a random girl now. Oh no. Of course, every time the traveler sleep, she's gonna teleport in some kind of weird place. The Night Kingdom. Oh, hey, bro. Speaking to nobody. What are you offering to the Wayob? Ether and the Lord of the Night? Ah, headache. My head, it hurts. Uh-oh. My headache, it's gone. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Who speak?
A blood-red sky.
Oh, wow. This freaking art, man. What the hell?
Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight.
endless pain, a terrible curse that cannot be reversed.
It's doomsdays for you guys, the Kandrian people.
And the birth of a savior.
Man. Oh, the dream I just had. Oh my god, this holding hands thingy, this keep going, man. What is this holding hand thingy? Come on, this is so vulgar.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Because we're holding hand, I got weird dream. Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares.
Oh no.
But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right?
Is that right?
Huh. You
Paimon.
better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
Why are you so jealous all of a sudden?
Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
Oh, I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I think I saw Ether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind, if the memory is gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Yeah,
Ugh,
go back to
no
sleep.
way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this.
Let's holding hand together.
You go
You
ahead.
too,
But
Paimon.
for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Yes, you are, but you kinda not shady at the same time. I don't know. It's still in the night. Let's holding hand in the morning.
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Perishable.
I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all of this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See, wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
I don't know. Phone?
Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
The Adventurers Guild.
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Huh.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Who is Mavuika? Hold on. I think I see something over there. Oh.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're... running away?
Running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
I'm sure you are from the past. Just jumping here on the future. And you know nothing. You don't know about who Mavuika is?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet the tried and tested method will allow you to see them. Holding hand again. We
You're
keep
right.
holding
I
hand.
see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
You guys, it feels like you guys are sharing timeline.
What a weird
The way were you
situation.
holding hands?
What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
Where are you going?
Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
Why not interrogate them first?
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm baffled as you are. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters, which I can see, but dear Edith can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away.
Why do you guys keep getting off track? Can you guys confirm that the girl really don't know about who Mavuika is?
We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
Where's she? She's gone. Oh, we're gonna talk to Mavuika now. Oh.
Hey, Eon-san, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
Hmm?
The front line has collapsed.
What?
Huh? But how?
What the hell? Did the Abyss Order send in reinforcement? Or
No,
anything?
relax. Their front line has collapsed,
Oh.
not ours.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start.
Their front line.
Good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
To finally launch an attack?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and
One
attacked with a
single
vengeance,
individual.
cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Oh, this is Dane's slave.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person, and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah, who else could it be? He never missed an occasion like this.
Dainsleif.
Dane's slave. Oh, Lumin doesn't have a voice. Dane's slave. Yansan gonna meet Dane's slave? Let's go.
Faster, stronger!
Woohoo! Oh, hey. Dainsleif doesn't have a voice. Well, I guess it's time for me to do the voice acting again. Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
He's a aura farmer.
It's quite
I think that's the word.
Uezo Janssen respects those of great power.
Uezo
It's
Janssen.
quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You
Take
probably
your
have
time.
plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Yan-san!
Bye, coach. You.
Hey, dang! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend!
Yan-san, yes? I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than it is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. God damn it, man. Get out of here, you Archon's hater. Fine, since you helped break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook. Since Yan-san wasn't offended, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Netlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none of the wisest. I can only assume that they have gone to great lengths to keep that great operation a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence, for now we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater than more painful than they could have ever anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's force. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Right. Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
So he's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. And then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
Hold on. That girl called him the Savior? You know.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
Is something the matter, Dane?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm, and not just that, it referred to your brother then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. That term's been around even before the Cataclysm?
Wait, wasn't her brother called the Prince, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Well, when he was first granted the title of Prince, the Vinster King and the entire court of Kandria set about loudly proclaiming the might that he would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Kandria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was a celebratory title given to the prince by those who believe in rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Winster King's lust for power.
Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
People in Kandria are just dumb. Is that why Ether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he's failed as a Kandrian survivor? Savior? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she's descended from pure-blood Kandrians affiliated with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how her people retain their ancient belief, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya.
Kaya being
Except
mentioned.
She grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
Oh, I will consider it, but we must discuss our next step. First, I think tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Right. I mean, it's still a bright day. Wait the following day. We're actually staying here. It's still 8 a.m. and we're waking another 8 a.m. Makes no sense. But it is what it is. Okay, I'm back. I'm drinking water. Where are this fella? Dude is just aura farming, and you know, he loves this attention. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
Getting along, at least for now. Dainsleif and his emo situation.
What are you guys talking about?
You're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natland. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your brother there too!
Aww.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Malika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increase the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern.
This is Archon's
but an immediate
order.
strike is not on the cards for us.
Yeah. Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for your intel,
You're
Yan-san.
gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
Well, he doesn't like the
I
Archon.
admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Alright, fine, I'm coming.
For a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Deep inside, he's scared too. So Cinder City is here. This is the Ochka Natlan. Where, you know, technically the old Natlan, and it's being left. And we're here. Assault the Abyss Order's stronghold. Ooh. We're proceeding to the storyline.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay silent, stay hidden, or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at the moment's notice. You always like that. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side.
Have we ever
Paimon's
been?
confident we can clear this place out long
We never
before
seen
Eon's
him
sunrise.
fight anything.
And if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
Let's go. Let's destroy him. Oh, Dainsleif is the fifth member of our team. What the hell? In this battle, Dainsleif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out the obstruction that bar your path. The swordmanship Dainsleif has mastered as a Kandrian court guard captain allows him to easily spy the weakness in opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant, it's a really difficult word, of their weakness, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. Ah, a party setup. No, we're fine with this team. We are winning. Come on, Dainsleif, do something. Press 5. Oh, what? You deal of physical damage. Come on, do it again. Yeah. Woo. Dude has a 10 seconds cooldown.
Shower me with praise!
Oh. 150k physical damage.
On my mark! Quick as a flash!
Oh. You won't get another chance.
Push through the pain!
Ow.
Strike a pose!
Kill. Kill.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Wait, only Farina can do this. There you go. It's a Pyrolector. Yeah.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with Eon-san. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Okay. Behold the Abyss. Do it, Dainsleif. Ooh!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Do this OP.
Control breathing! Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
I don't bring any trial.
Be upon you.
So I'm just gonna do this.
Not bad. Burn it down.
Door is opened unto you.
Shower me with praise!
Cheap tricks. Do it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my god. Bro is powerful.
Time to shine!
Stronger! Letting great names echo! Bring it! Light it up!
Okay. Dane, do something.
Let's move!
Oh,
Controlled breathing!
James, the relentless specter that haunts us.
oh. Wait,
The
two
abyss is
heralds.
present.
No, 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 no.
Time to resist it.
This is in vain.
Let the world collide! Stop that!
Dane's like, do something. Oh,
Shall rise once again.
dude, just stomping once. And both the lectors just gone. Bruh. Dude got the power up of the storyline. Where is it? Where's my bro? Oh wow.
Twilight Sword.
It's the
Days.
Baptist.
Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleth. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
What do you mean? Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you? I'd like to see what makes you believe you already won. Or that can you still turn the tide of this war?
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our
Of course.
prince has already won by other means.
Of course the fucking prince already won for some
And
reason.
I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater.
What is it again? The Loom of Fate.
For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
Greatest wish. Chi.
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
What the hell is wrong with our sibling,
And
man?
then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
Oh. Why do you wanna save a nation like Kandria? A nation full of, like, bad people. Like, honestly.
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover? Oh no. This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived, and all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleth, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving Homeland than just reweaving its ley line?
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Boweeka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Canria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where it is?
Oh, you poor
You poor fools.
clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you.
What is
Think
it?
back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? That girl! That girl is from the past. And, you know, we used to met just one Hilichurls just chilling in the cave. That Hilichurls turned back into a girl. Maybe.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but
Vague.
it seemed as if
Noise.
some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still.
But still?
It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Ether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. Ah, God, why are we playing this game again? Okay then. The meditation of the Abyss Order's followers. According to the guard station near the Masters of the Night Wind, many members of the Abyss Orders were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict. Even settling down to meditate. I can't see monsters at the same time as Diridith. I couldn't see the monster that Diridith could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. Ooh, physical contact. The Abyss Orders retreated when we attacked the stronghold with Yansan and Citlali. This isn't their usual style. Is meditation? No. So, this girl. Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space with Diridith. That's what I'm talking about! I'm right! If she's Kandrian, like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Kandria that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from a separate time and space, Diridith has found a way to communicate with us. Maybe. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe this lie. The notion that Kandria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. Yeah. Oh my God. It's the Baptist though. Then slave, do something.
Letting crave names echo! On my mark! Light it up! Yeah! Wrath from the sky!
Boom!
My body is failing me.
I'll handle this. No need.
That should
No
be
need,
all
Dane
of them,
slave.
right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
I mean, yeah. Dear Death is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all of this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Kandria, yes? I've said my piece. I doubt Kandria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Yeah. Let's do it alone. Oh, more people? Of course there's gonna be more. Oh! Hello? Dane? Why are you so careless? I thought your voice and attitude seems familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too, then. Hadden.
500 years
Hadden.
on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
Master. The word Sword of Heaven's End. This
Don't
is
forget,
really difficult
Dainsleif.
stuff
You
to
may
read.
be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Huh. Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Just 100 times? That's not enough, man. Good thing with these immortal people.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never in all my worst nightmares
Your
have
master
I
is
experienced anything
fraud.
close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
Dude, you challenge him. Now you begging. That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Kandria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps?
No.
Chat a little.
Now you wanna chat.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hadden. You could have easily blamed the prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When
Prince.
the cataclysm first
The prince
struck,
betrayed them.
everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But he was nowhere to be found.
Then why are you guys praising him?
Yes.
Why?
We knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up, yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's
Because he
doing
got
now,
life.
including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Kandrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
Bruh, these Kandrians are incredibly dumb. I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time, at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
Is that so? All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I receive corporal punishment for being restless and hard and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Surtalogy, hey, your friend with Surtalogy, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore.
Oh,
Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form.
why?
But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine.
You're
So
apologizing?
please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Canria we once called home.
Oh, no wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So the Canria we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. Countless memories of Canria, all the side memories and feeling everything is so fast, man. Can I read it?
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I've neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate? What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me.
What?
The homeland hasn't yet been revived.
Ah.
In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Canria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Canria from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak. And the so-called meditation your members have been performing, its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Ah.
We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother. Which continuously resets your body's condition.
Who's your elder brother again? You possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Oh, so that's why Dainsleif is not being rot away despite living for 500 years.
Of course. Your memories are susceptible to erosion, just like ours.
Some kind of abyssal cosmetics.
You are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me into the state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army, that strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be costly mistakes for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
What? Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Bye, Haddon. You hadn't a good run. But you're gonna be slain for 100 times. 100 times is, too little. Thousands more like it. Symphony of the New World.
Try and stop me!
And Kandrian people are just dumb. I love how they refuse to have any discussion or anything, asking support from the gods. Yet they are really dependent on the abyss power. There's some kind of hypocrisy going on within them. Oh, she's still here. What's gonna happen? That's a really weird transition. Oh. Dear Edith, are you okay? Did something happen? Hand holding again! Oh! Oh! Nice! That's the abyssal cubes. Paimon's not seeing this. How about Paimon also holding her hand? Paimon needs to see. This is her true form. This blocky stuff. This unknown god stuff. I did watch that incredible trailer, by the way. Sudden, it's so sudden. They dropped the entirety of Celestia. My god. What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Diridith is right now? So she really is...
We're not from the same world, are we?
We are. How can you just realize it now? I mean, if they really wanna blame something about the Cataclysm, blame, I don't know, man, Celestia? Why blaming the Archons? Why blaming the gods? Because all these 7 nations also got affected by this Cataclysm thing, right? No. I come from the future.
Wait, but that's great. That means the world isn't going to end.
Yeah.
In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
Your homeland destroyed.
No, wait. Don't answer that.
Answer that. That's gonna be spoiler.
We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around.
Man, screw that savior
I'll
guy.
carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me.
Oh.
And I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too.
No, he's not. Nor am I.
So,
He just doesn't
is
want
there
to.
anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento? Ah. Well, that's gonna be a time paradox. If you give that, you will have 3 now. You got 2, right? So all this time, this is yours.
What is it?
Yeah, that Hilichurls is her. Oh my god. If this is her future, if this is her fate. Wait, there's 2 different choices. Give the key to Diridith. Keep the key. Why is an exclamation mark? What happened? Giving the key will trigger a paradox. No? If we're traveling in time... Ah. She's not responding. Brother? There you go. So that's what's happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. Istaroth. We saw Istaroth. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. Aether, you knew all of this? I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the event that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Kandria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Diridith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. Hibernation chamber? She actually did it? We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Kanria was in equally desperate need of my help. Why you're the only one being a hero here? Why? What can you do? I knew that no matter that what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I want to see you. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. What is this hibernation thingy? What is happening before Paimon found us? There are plenty of things that I just don't understand about this. The plot hole is just too much. You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. But there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Haha, you're being fooled by Celestia. Diredith succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years apart. Okay. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Kandria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how story must end? Well, she's stuck in wow. It's difficult to make sense of the whole thing. Has Kandria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Kandria are complete. What are you doing? I'd always thought that Tevat's ley line were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reason, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intevat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Kandria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Diredith to cross paths. These whole things are so confusing. That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Knights agree to this? After that, the new Kandria was enriched with memories of the old. drawn on the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its works. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. Don't do it. It's just Kandria, right? You're not gonna mess with the other nation, right? This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within the entire network of new Kandrian's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Kandria can rise again. One day I will find a suitable host location for it. Why? Why reviving Kandria so important to you? Yeah. What already happened is happened. I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt? You're not gonna tell. When I first arrived in Kandria, just answer the freaking question, man. 500 years ago, my memories were completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What? Your memories were erased? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Kandria. I still see it as my second home. What is your first home then? That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. Parts of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Ooh, scary. That's the reason. Oh, Istaroth, Paimon. I know you always want to change fate. We both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed. But why? I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what. You cannot move on, mate. Why? I don't know why, but the way you're talking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? I'm gonna be emo. It's only ever been about us. What do you mean? Goodbye. We will begin anew at the end of our journey. What? I love that Paimon is gone. That intervention thing that has Paimon symbol in it, like the what is it? The 4-star thingy. I love how Paimon just disappear.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
There's just mysteries after mysteries that, just making me even more confused as usual. It's not gonna be like fully answered until we reach Kandria or Celestia.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over cover for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
You need to talk to someone in here, right? Preferably someone that is well known about the world, like someone like Zhongli would understand this. But, I don't know, man. This is the first time I saw the traveler actually telling that her brother is actually the leader of the Abyss Order now. The progress is so slow. Yeah, like in terms of traveler's own storyline, the progress has been really, really slow. Like snail slow. It's fine, I need more time to take everything in. Granny! Oh my god. She's been drunk.
I think
She's
I
been
got
really
the
drunk.
gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Yeah,
Huh? You met your brother?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well,
Yeah.
oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That got me off guard too. I would never have expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated.
Why?
During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Ah. Of course it is. Hold my hand, Citlali.
All
I
right,
feel down.
well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You got a point. I still feel like a mess though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Verissa should be there too.
Verissa.
We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. Why? There's food involved.
Huh?
Dude, she just when presented about their sibling, they forgot about their friends.
Yan-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Aw.
Traveler?
What is it? Return to the cave you were previously in. This freaking cave, man. This bloomin' cave is the source of all agony. Where is it? Why is it so far from teleportation anyway? This bloomin' cave. That hilly Charles. Where is that hilichurl? Oh no. Before you know it, you're fallen asleep. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hands, but this time it sends you into a deep sleep. Ah, someone's hand? What? Who's that someone's hand? Oh. What a confusing storyline. I guess, you know, I don't know what to think about. Every single time we were presented by, Traveler storyline, it always confusing me. Confusing not to the point that it is as complicated like Honkai Star Rail. It's confusing because it is never answer anything. That's what I really hate about this Traveler storyline. It never really clearly answered things. If not, it's like adding more plot holes. I don't know, man. It needs time, and that time is gonna be years ahead from now. Okay. I just streamed for like 2.5 hours. I feel like good things that Genshin storyline isn't that long. Unlike Star Rail, like it will at least takes you 7 hours to finish one patch. But hey, at least we can have Sino here. The lack of voice is still hurt. I guess if you play in Japanese or any other language, it's not gonna be an issue. But the reason why I played in English, simply because it is easy to just hear. And, for people to also understand the stuff. Alright, let's go for this depressing moment into meeting with Sino. Meeting with Sino is always good. Hey bro.
There should be enough bark samples. Next, soil collection.
Mushroom picking, are we?
I came here to assist Tainari with collecting plant samples. He directed me to come collect bark around here. But these trees are covered in mushrooms, and I have to clear them away. It's not easy. I can't help but wonder just how these mushrooms got to that size.
Environmental factors? The climate perhaps? Why are you not joking around? The climate?
Right. Tainari also talked about how the environmental factors influencing the growth of fungi are extremely complex and varied, each interacting with the others.
You can say that the climate's, kind of shrooming around the bark.
Even the smallest change in one variable can greatly impact their growth process.
I thought you were from Spantamat, Sino. Since when you were this interested in Amurta's work?
No, I've simply been pondering a question these past few days. Do you know why fungi only grow on trees and not on grilled meat?
Oh, why are they gonna grow in grilled meat again? What is it?
Because that's what they've always done. They're all vegetarians.
Oh God. I mean, yeah. I don't know why they... I don't know, man. I have no comments on that side, though. How many did I have done with this? Tales. Anecdote tales. Haven't even do 12 times. Just 10. My God. There are plenty. And some of them doesn't have any voice. I'm gonna try to meet Charlotte But I'm sure Charlotte doesn't have any voice. Let's swap to Japanese. Nope. Language Nihongo. Dude, 15.9 gigabytes each language. Japanese is actually bigger than any of the other languages. I don't know why, but it is what it is. I feel like the language, I don't think there's gonna be that much difference. Should be like a few gigabytes difference, but I think Japanese is like 19 gigabytes or either like 20 gigabytes. Like that's a lot of difference. Is it that the Japanese voice lens is more high quality or they just speaking a lot? I don't know. Charlotte, what are you hiding in the bush like this? What? This is so cute. What are you spying?
この時間で間違いないと思うんだけど、今日はコーヒーを飲みに来ないのかしら。
Charlotte?
いやいや、今日のコーヒーは彼女が一番好きなフレーバーなのよ。絶対に来るはず。
Charlotte. Well, if it isn't reporter Charlotte from the steamboat.
旅人？びっくりした。音もなく近づかないでよ。
What are you doing? She's my favorite girl now. So yeah, I only called your name like a bunch of times.
ごめん。記事と写真のことで頭がいっぱいで。はあ、クロリンデさん遅いな。
Chlorine?
もしかして今日は本当に来ないのかしら。
Line up an interview with her? I thought she didn't do interviews.
それはそうだけど、もし誰もインタ
But
ビュ
you're
ーしたことの
always
ない
force her.
決闘代理人をインタビューできれば新聞の一面は間違いなしよ。もちろん直接クロリンデさんにインタビュー
She's
して
so
も
cute.
他の記者みたいに拒否されるに決まってる。だから少しズルをしてみることにしたの。
Roundabout approach.
まず彼女がよく行く場所を完璧にリストアップする。
One complete dossier. How many questions do you want to ask her?
そして特定の時間帯に
Poor
彼女と偶
Cloren.
然出会えるようその場所に張り込む。
Oh.
そのためにボードゲームの遊び方まで学んだのよ。近いうちにテーブルトークシアターの新しいシナリオをみんなと一緒に遊んでみようと思うの。で、クロリンデさんが参加するゲームを企画すればゲームマスターとして彼女と仲良くなれるかもしれないでしょ。もちろんゲーム中に失礼な質問をしたりはしないわ。非公式の場で発せられた信憑性の低い発言を記事になんてできないもの。
Ethically sourced quotes only. Be careful when you run into Navia.
ナビア？
Why Navia?
彼女がどうかしたの？ボードゲームが得意だって聞いたけど。
You should practice voicing sentient doors and how to keep her from interrogating every frog that hops by. What does that mean?
ゲームマスターってそんなことにまで気を回す必要があるの？まあ大丈夫よ。記者の話術を信じなさい。
Talking is what we journalists would do best.
もし理解不能なことがあったらプロの話術でなんとかごまかすわ。きっと誰にも気づかれないから大丈夫よ。
Is that how you normally handle things? Wait, so when...
違う。君と話してるときは
おー
心の扉を大きく開いてるわ。隠し事なんて一つもしてないんだから。
Oh my god. I thought you were a journalist. Why are you doing kakushigoto? Well, I know you're writing news, I know, but you know.
ゴート、そろそろホテルドゥボールに行かなくちゃ。クロリンデさんがあそこでケーキを買うかもしれないの。今日はひとまず失礼するわね。 今度機会があったら絶対スクープインタビューさせて。
She's so energetic. Yes, she's so wrong. That's why I really like her. She's so wrong in every single time she's appear. Because yeah, let's force this person into interview, because why not? Why the hell not? We got new Villette here. We're gonna swap back to English because I know Nuvilla has a voice. So we're gonna do that.
Quick as a flash.
Wee.
Bring it.
What's Nuvilla doing in here? Oh, she playing with the Melusines.
So, you recommend Chioria Boutique's seasonal children's clothing line?
Seasonal children clothing line. Is it clothing for the Melusine? Dude, Sedine has no voice as well. This is just sad, man. Love often invites Kiara to Chioria Boutique to try out new outfits. And they take a bunch of photos. They're all adorables too.
In that case, I shall place an order.
Mind if I drop in?
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings. Hey there. Great timing. Monsieur Novelet's added a new stop to this itinerary, and we were just discussing what kind of gifts to bring. A new shop? A new
rare
stop?
opportunity to take a vacation has arisen,
Oh.
and I plan to use it to visit the Melusines in Merosi village. It has been some time since my last visit, and as such meetings are hard to come by, I wish to prepare some
Hard
gifts.
to come by.
As you are here, might I solicit your advice? I believe you have already befriended a number of Melusines.
Befriended
Your
Melusines.
insights would be most valuable.
I have a Melusine friends who love to paint. Alright, I remember. Serene's letters mention that Mimir has always been passionate about
Indeed.
art.
Given the
I don't know
environmental
why he's
variations
voicing
there,
her like that.
Some waterproof paints would make a good gift.
There's no Melusine who doesn't like mechanical components. Really? Yeah, that's true. I can help pick some. The Clockworks workshop usually sells spare components at a discount, and Clockwork toys too.
Then I shall leave their procurement to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Prioritize what you like, without regard to cost.
Whoa.
I will ensure you have an ample budget.
Money. You can never go wrong with making food.
Oh, I fear my culinary experience only extends to making soups.
The water guy.
Sedine,
Of
are
course,
there any
his
foods
food is
particularly
also
popular
water.
among the Melusines recently?
Let me think. Yeah. Cakes, macarons, blubber, profiterole, paid the fruit. Alright, and lots of snacks like Fistos and Fonta.
Oh,
It's okay to eat stuff like that in moderations, as long as they're happy, right?
I understand. Everyone has different tastes. And in the interests of fairness and justice, we should have prepared a greater variety of gifts from the start. It is decided. Every one of those ideas shall be adopted. Thank you both for your suggestions. Once the purchases have been made, I will have someone package them up and send each to their respective recipients. Sedine, I believe your delivery address is still the Palais Momonia, yes?
Huh? Me? I get a present too? But aren't they for everyone in Meruzi village?
Of course. As I said, opportunities like
But
this
you
are hard to
also
come by,
Melusines.
so every Melusine should receive a gift.
Stop saying opportunities like this are hard to come by.
And you are a Melusine too, are you not?
Oh? Yeah. Thank you, Monsieur Novelette. Aw, Novelette just being a dad to the Melusines. It's very nice. Alright, so I know I said the entirety of the 3.7, but I feel like there's nothing much to see. Well, we got Skirk's story quests. This poor Riosley never been doing. I think I'm gonna do this in my own spare time. Well, I'm gonna end the stream now. So thank you so much for coming if you're coming in here. And you can always watch the VOD. Goodbye.